Hello, welcome to my channel, Winged Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. These cards are, there we go. Nothing like shuffling. All right. What's the overall energy of today's reading? Thank you. What's hidden from the viewer? What's hidden? Thank you. Outcome and advice. Thank you. Alrighty, Rudy. Fresh and fruity. Let's see what the overall energy of this reading. Ooh. We've got the Star card and the Seven of Wands. Star card is my card for hopes, dreams, healing, going after your North Star, that one big wish come true. Aquarian energy. This card might be a rising star. By being your most authentic self, by really grabbing a hold of this Aquarian energy, the Aquarian time that we're in, being your unique self, being of service to others by being your unique self. Innovation as well. Seven of Wands is my card for boundaries, standing up for yourself, protecting your interests. There's also an element of maybe not feeling ready, feeling rushed to something that you're ready for. You might not perceive that you're ready, but you're ready. All right. Let's clarify the Star card. Why is the Star card here? All right, these cards coming out as a challenge to the Star card. King of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. All right. This does feel like you're a star. If this was a story, I feel like I'm tuned into the challenges for you becoming your most authentic self, for letting that freak flag fly and be yourself, go after what you desire. It looks like the challenges to this has been a lot of manipulation, lies, deception. An inability to move on to calmer grounds, a nervous system. It feels like this could be, I'm not sure if the King of Swords in reverse is your own internal beliefs, lack of beliefs in yourself, or if this had manifested in your external world as someone manipulating your reality, your truth, lying, deceiving. It feels like there's a lot of nervous system deregulation. Maybe it's because you were raised to center others, to try to make others happy, which is an impossible task. It's each of our jobs. If we want happiness, it's an inside job. You cannot make someone happy. You might be able to influence from time to time, but if you are somehow positioned as that's your job to make someone else happy, then it's an impossible task. It's impossible. So it feels like these are kind of the quests, the journeys that you've had to go through to get to this Star card. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse as a challenge to this energy. Okay. Knight of Cups. Interesting. I said king. Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So someone, this King of Swords in reverse does feel, if it's external, someone who has manipulated you. It feels like they told you a story, somehow hooked into your emotions, a fantasy, a delusion. Feels like whoever this is demanded that you center them, that your job is to make them happy, and you need to focus on me and my happiness. And by doing that, that created your destabilization, dependency, a lack of independence. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse as a challenge. Ooh. Seven of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups. This is, for me, nervous system deregulation. Six of Swords in reverse. Nervous, anxious, walking on eggshells. Okay, so inside of a relation, this feels like some type of relationship with the King of Swords in reverse, a mentally manipulative person that played with your emotions and told you what you wanted to hear, got you in your emotions, got you into a fantasy, while they're demanding you center them, make them happy. 111 on the clock. You're becoming more and more destabilized, more anxious because there's no boundaries. There's no healthy boundaries. This feels enmeshed. An enmeshed family environment where it's your job to make everyone happy. Maybe not just one person. I get the feeling this King of Swords in reverse feels like it's your responsibility to make them happy. They lie and manipulate your emotions, kind of creating a false reality. There's enmeshment, and it feels like it's your job not just to make this person happy, but to make everybody in the family happy. Talk about an impossible task. Like you can't. That's just it's each of our jobs to make ourselves happy. Creates some type of dependency in you, thinking this is as good as it gets. What's interesting is this is all describing the star card. I think you have star qualities, but you are in lesson on your south node, stuck in lesson. The lesson was giving your energy away, trying to make others happy. It feels like you were being manipulated to tasks that you could never solve, that are impossible. And yet, what's interesting is it feels like you're in this star card energy. And then all of what I've been talking about are the lessons that got you into this space. The gauntlet that you had to navigate these lessons, learn from them so you can go towards your North Star and be yourself. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Another Seven of Pentacles. Lucky energy. It looks like you've learned how to stand your ground, create healthy boundaries, and you're also, Seven of Pentacles is whatever you're focusing on grows. And it looks like what you're focusing on right now, what you're growing, you're very protective of. You've got this star quality, star energy. Tell me about So why is this coming up now? What is it? Magician reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, Page of Wands reverse. Okay. Boy, whoever this King of Swords in reverse energy, now Magician reverse, they're very manipulative. They positioned you to do all the work, manipulating you to do all the physical labor, mental labor, emotional labor, sexual labor. It feels like you're doing all the work. They're not, if this was a partnership, relationship, you're doing all the labor. And it feels like there's no appreciation for the labor. Instead, they complain. Why is this coming up? It looks like you reinvented yourself in your life and you're not interested in this other energy anymore. You're no longer giving to cultivating a connection. Definitely no financial giving. So why is this coming up? King of Cups, Lovers. There's an emotional maturity. There's choices. This feels like this could be someone who's interested in you. Someone who's emotionally mature. All right. Tell me about this King of Cups, Lovers energy. Feels like easy breezy conversations. It feels like really wonderful conversations. Deep depth. Someone who's not made uncomfortable with emotions because they've met themselves in a deep and profound way. They feel very unmovable. This also feels like your energy too, that you've matured in your emotions. I mean, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse. I think there might be, for those of you who are not looking for a relationship, a romantic relationship, this could be something else, someone, a friendship, someone that you love talking to, someone who's deep and profound. It does not have to be a romance. It feels like you're a bit gun shy because of this past person and the manipulation. So in a way, I like that. It feels like you are going slowly. But it feels like this could be someone from the past, like someone with Two Swords in reverse. There's been a fog of confusion, but now there's clarity. Boy, inner discernment. Oh, Six of Cups reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords. Okay, if this is someone from your past who caused some type of painful ending, and now they're having some type of clarity, inner clarity. It could be that someone Is it this person? Just kind of clearing the energies here. If this is someone from your past, it feels like there's been some type of upset. Six of Cups in reverse. A lack of care. A brutal ending. Painful. Public humiliation. And it looks like you're very discerning. I don't think this person, if it is the person who created this, I don't know. And it's up to you. You get to decide, right? If it feels like this person wants to talk about some past upset. Feels like it's hard to get into your energy because you are very discerning and you're Seven of Wands protecting yourself in your energy and you're focused on somewhere else. So it feels like you have this incredible inner discernment now. It feels like you've got an amazing bullshit detector. And the moment you perceive something kinky going on because of what you've gone through, then you cut out. Also, Seven of Wands, you've got healthy boundaries. It feels like whoever this is, it's hard to get in your energy. And it feels like you're focusing on something else. Work, pentacles. All right, let's look in what's hidden. We have the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Six of Swords showed up in reverse, clarifying as a challenge to the Star card. So why is moving on to calmer waters in what's hidden? Eight of Pentacles. It feels like you've moved on to calmer waters, healing your nervous system, and you're focusing on work. Something in the 3D with Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, something you're growing and your focus and work on, it's just work. Eight of Pentacles is just work, 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 work. No, 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 no. There's nothing magical. It's just work. Mastering something, putting in so much work on it, increasing your pentacles, increasing your mastery. Ah, Ten of Wands. Now there's some type of harvest. So whatever you've been growing, moving on, moving away, moving to calmer waters, healing your nervous system, working on something, focusing, and now there's some type of harvest. Is it a burden? Yes, because it feels like you're carrying in what you're harvesting to this town to sell it. But it feels like it's about to pay off. Pay out. All right. Anything else? Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Fell out on this old energy. I think you are moving towards creating happiness for you. It's so quiet. The birds are so quiet. They're taking naps. So what I'm seeing is a finish line, a happiness. It feels like you're keeping your moves to yourself. It feels like it's hard to know what's going on with you. Whoever is trying to figure out, it feels like you've got this inner discernment now and bullshit detector. You've got really healthy boundaries, and whatever you're focusing on, and it's growing. You're creating happiness. It feels like you're about ready to cross a finish line if you haven't already. And you're being tactical. You're keeping things to yourself. I was in my head asking about this other energy, Lovers, King of Cups, and I've got Three of Swords coming out as a challenge, some type of betrayal. I get the feeling this past betrayal is affecting how you see relationships through the lens of betrayal and heartbreak. Um, Anything about this King of Cups energy, Lovers, King of Cups, someone mature, and it feels like it's feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Can't tell if they're this or they want that from you. This feels like gentle. Someone, so you can be in your feminine energy. Apology and blocked. Apology, arrogant, rash actions, insincere, blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. Okay. I There's a lot of messages here. What I'm perceiving is that someone from your past, it feels like they're trying to access your energy despite a lack of care and betrayal in the past. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, betrayal, public humiliation. I think it feels like someone's trying to get back into your energy. I do perceive that there's this wanting to talk to you with Gemini energy, and it seems like they're saying that they've matured, that it's a weird apology because it's arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. It doesn't feel, it's kind of mixed. I don't know why that is here. And it feels like you've blocked them. That's what I kept perceiving, that your inner discernment, your Seven of Wands, and your focus on something else, and Seven of Swords, your seven energy, lucky energy, is making it impossible for this person to access your energy. I don't feel like it would be a satisfying apology anyway. It's weird. There is this like maturing and gentleness, but then there's also an insincere, I don't know. Maybe that's how you're feeling too. I don't, um, if you can trust, I get the feeling that their actions spoke volumes. You don't need excuses. You don't want to hear why, but they're how they treated you, the betrayals, the pain that they caused, the public humiliation, and the lack of care was enough. It feels like what I'm perceiving here is, um, yeah, it's a mixture of feelings. All right. In the outcome and advice, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers again, the Knight of Pentacles, now the Four of Cups and in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a loss of legacy, loss of inheritance, a huge loss of um, finances, even stability. And then there's these lovers, and it's something after a devastating loss, feeling like you've lost everything. And this new energy comes in, a new choice. All right. I like that the lovers is now paired with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles for me is someone who plants seeds. Slowest moving knight of the deck. Moving so slowly, planting seeds and nurturing and growing those seeds. So this feels like someone who's willing to go slowly, if it is someone outside of this past person. I get it's wild. It feels like I've got the old person's energy here, and then it feels like new energy. And it feels like whoever new who's coming in or wanting to come in, that you might still be in that old past energy, and it's affecting how you receive this person, or if you receive them at all. Does that make sense? Like, I do like seeing, and Four of Cups in reverse. Instead of rejecting an opportunity, not interested, it feels like you might take a second look. Like, all right, I'll take another look at this. All right, tell me about the lovers. Let's get a new, fresh deck. Tell me about the lovers. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles reverse. So there's Four of Pentacles reverse. It feels like once you can let go of this past situation that wasn't enough, that you might have clung to, whoever this manipulative person is, and once you can reimagine yourself in your life, then it feels like this person's coming in new energy. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Moon. Hidden. This is a slow moving energy. I like it in that it doesn't feel like it feels like you need some time. It feels like you need a lot of space and time, because you might have one foot in an old story and one foot in a new life that you've cultivated that's doing really well. Gosh, this is a very slow moving energy. Tell me about this slow moving last messages. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords. Feels like whoever this is, they help heal your heart. Three of Swords reverse, from some type of past connection where you were bullied, where there was some type of unequal power dynamic, very painful. Whoever this is, the slowness feels appropriate, feels pentacles, slowly building, slowly cultivating a relationship. Someone steady, someone who's showing you a pattern of who they are by demonstrating through their behavior. It feels like they might be cultivating a connection with you, and it's going so slowly. God, this person, it feels like this person with the Moon card has a lot of hidden feelings for you. It looks okay. Eight of Cups, Magician, King of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, and this past person, past relationship, King of Swords in reverse, Magician reverse. I want to say King of Wands reverse, but I don't see the King of... No, Page of Wands reversed. So whoever this is, it feels like they want to consciously manifest with you. It feels like there's a lot of emotions here. Wanting to manifest and take action. Someone confident. And King of Swords upright. Someone very smart. Slow moving. And it feels like whatever this mix is that you're taking a third, fourth look at, Four of Cups in reverse, willing to take a look at this. It it could be friendship. It doesn't have to be romance if you have decentered relationships. Anything else? Final messages around outcome and advice and about this person? Empress Star. They see you. Oh, this person's had their own difficulties. I get the feeling this person has watched you lose everything, be vulnerable, be somehow this person, it feels like you might know them. It feels like they've witnessed what you've gone through, the upset and then the healing and your rise to where you are now. And they really think highly of you. There is some kind of, I don't know what the story is because it's a group reading, huge group, but there's a lot of interconnectedness with these stories. Not sure how that works, but yeah, interested to hear and read the comments and see how what this is in your life if it is something. So, all right, hope that's helpful. Take care.